I'd like you to give a big welcome for Kaitlin Bennett, the Grassroots Director for Liberty Hangout, the Kent State AR-10 girl.
Get it, girl!
Hi. Oh, okay, so I have never spoken to a crowd like this before, so if I get nervous, then just ignore me. So,
You good?
this is my boyfriend, my biggest supporter.
Saving the best for last, huh? Let's give another big hand to one of the bravest young people in this country taking the fight for liberty to the heart of liberalism, and that is college campuses.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Kaitlin Bennett.
He's great. So when John asked me to speak, I kind of thought, what am I going to say to a crowd of people in a short amount of time that could really explain how I felt? And I just spoke to the Parkland kids about 30 minutes ago, and all I have to say is that I am sick and tired of this gun control bullshit being spewed by these communists. I don't get it. They come from emotion, and I get the emotion, but I don't get how they completely ignore the fact that they were in a gun-free zone. 98% of mass shootings happen in a gun-free zone. The government failed them that day. Gun owners did not. The government did. They knew it was going to happen.
Gun-free zone to kill zone.
And when I was talking to them, they were unapologetic about wanting to take our firearms. And they guise it as, oh, we're pro-Second Amendment, this and that. No, you're not. Don't come over here telling me, oh, I'm pro-Second Amendment, we just believe in restricting this or more background checks for this. You don't believe in the Second Amendment, and stop saying it. And I'm tired of them trying to act like they're part of us, because they're not.
No.
So going forward in our activism, and especially young people, we need to be unapologetic because they aren't apologizing for anything. So we need to do the exact same. And I know that it's been said a lot up on the stage about not compromising, and it's so true. We have given them an inch and they have taken a mile. And now my generation has to fight even harder to gain our rights back because people have compromised on our most important right, and it's so frustrating. So stop compromising, please. If there's anybody that's like,
No more compromises.
so if you're one of those fence sitters and you're, I support the Second Amendment, but no you don't, and get out, literally leave. Go stand with the protesters because you don't belong here. We don't want compromisers. We're done with that.
No more being this or but.
No more butters.
So I know I'm speaking to the choir when I say every single gun law is an infringement. I absolutely believe that. I know it's weird coming from a little blonde girl in heels that walks around with an AR-10 on her college campus, but it is, it's an infringement. And when I told them, they're like, well, what about background checks? I don't believe there should be background checks. It's not the government's job to tell me I need a permit to conceal a weapon. And I honestly don't get it. Every single one of you should be able to stand here right now with a fully automatic machine gun, listening to me speak. I absolutely believe that. And a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna go back to Kent State with one soon. So the only reason I'm here today is because, the only reason I got invited today, and all of you know who I am, is because I took a picture with a gun. That's it. If that doesn't tell you the state of college campuses and how this non-issue, really gun rights is not an issue. It shouldn't be controversial for a woman to protect herself or even carry a rifle. Yet because I did exactly what liberals don't want me to do, I went viral because of a photo. It's that easy. So we really need to reach out to these young people, get out on college campuses, do a gun rights event. Just take a picture and post it online. People will listen. And so where I'm coming from, you know, it's important to talk to the other side and try to change their minds. Except for the Parkland kids, because they're getting paid. So unless you have a bigger paycheck than George Soros, you're not getting through to them. But where I'm coming from is that we need to inspire the people who already think like us. They're out there, but they're terrified to say something because of what happened to me. I got death threats. People want to rape me. But I'm armed, so it's not going to happen, so I don't know what they're doing. So, coming off of that, they're kind of doing half the work for us. When they threaten me, when they threaten you guys, and they say, oh, you deserve to be shot. I'm gonna come to your house, I'm gonna find you. People stalk me in restaurants and take pictures of me and say they're gonna punch me in the head. Well, thank you for trying, thank you for saying that, because guess what? You're proving why we carry. They are shooting themselves in the foot every second. And I have to thank them for being so nasty and proving to everybody why we carry. So, I guess, I know I'm running out of time, but I guess I want to leave with the fact that on college campuses, it is absolutely normal for someone to walk around with an Antifa jacket. Absolutely normal. Yeah, absolutely. It's absolutely normal.
Traitors of America.
It's absolutely normal for communists to walk around and just display it. It's disgusting. I support their free speech, but it's absolutely disgusting. So what we need to normalize, we need to have be normalized on college campuses are firearms. They're students protecting themselves. And that starts with engaging with young people that you already know on college campuses. Colleges are not the same as many of you remember them. They're not. They have safe spaces now. They have cry closets. It's absolutely insane. So what we need to normalize are students protecting themselves to make sure that nothing ever happens to them, especially women on college campuses who are more subjected to sexual assault. And they proudly display those flyers saying 1 in 4 women will be sexually assaulted. Well, what can I do about it? Nothing. They instill fear in people and then have nothing to give them to be able to protect themselves. And I should be able to protect myself on my campus against rapists. So I guess all I have to say, and I'm really big on this, if you are one of those, I'm a Second Amendment supporter, but please leave. Because we don't want you here. And I don't want you representing something to where I'm gonna have to fight harder when I'm older. And my sister is gonna have to fight harder when she grows up to be able to protect herself. And I'm not gonna let anything happen to her. So. Come and take it.
I just want to say really quickly how immensely proud I am of Kaitlin, because in the past 2 months, if my little blonde and beautiful girlfriend can stand up for our rights and take the heat the way that she has, there is no reason that anyone in this crowd or in this country that believes in the same things that we do should not be able to do it themselves.
Amen.
Over the past 2 months, I've had to deal with Kaitlin on a daily basis, getting thousands and thousands of death threats in her Twitter inbox from the peaceful and tolerant left, to the point where even the FBI is investigating these threats into her. So if she can do it, there's no more excuses. We gotta go on the offensive. We gotta take back our rights. And that starts on college campuses, because young people are the future of liberty. And if we want our Second Amendment rights, we gotta get them back today. So thank you so much.
That